My name is Fraser. I'm a college placement specialist, and I've been at First Point for just over 1 year. I went to Trinity University, which is in San Antonio, Texas. I attended Trinity for a number of reasons. Academics are very strong. The coach was an NCAA legend, still is, coaching at Trinity. We had a very competitive program, often made NCAA tournaments. We went really far a lot of years I was there, and some excellent players that we played with as well. And down in Texas, the weather was fantastic, so overall it was a really good fit for everything I was looking for in my journey, both academically, athletically, socially. I played men's soccer. I was predominantly a winger, both on the right and on the left. Played both roles, getting down to the byline, crossing the ball in. Played some centrally, but mainly on the wing. I studied business administration with a concentration in marketing, and ultimately I went in and didn't know what I was going to study, so I was kind of undecided, and it took me maybe a year of taking different classes, figuring out what I wanted to do until I declared my major as business. There's a lot of great things about it. The lifestyle was fantastic. You're playing in, you're training every day, you're playing a lot of competitive matches throughout the season. You're living a kind of lifestyle of a professional football player, whilst also earning a really good degree as well. So balancing all of those is challenging, but it's a really rewarding situation. It helps you grow up a lot, realise what you want to do in life, and gives you a chance to live the dream of both playing at a really high level athletically, but also studying towards a degree that can help you in your career. Most challenging was probably balancing all of it. I think when you're training every single day and you're doing classes, 3-4 classes a day sometimes, and you're trying to balance your homework and assignments. When it comes around to exams as well, there's a lot of time management involved. You've got to be very careful with organising things and just being on top of all your coursework. And then obviously the expectations from the coaching staff and your teammates is that you're going to be playing at a high level, keeping yourself fit, eating right, getting good sleep as well. And it's tough to do that during the season. is very full on, and those semesters and the weeks go by really quickly. So you've got to make sure that you're on top of everything when you're going through the soccer season. Highlight was, for us, we won our conference championship 4 years in a row. We were never beaten other than a few regular season games. We only lost 5 regular season games in 4 years. So winning was a highlight, definitely. But ultimately we never got to the national championship final. We got to the national quarterfinals 3 years in a row, and playing with some amazing players. I think the best thing overall is the relationships that you make when you're there, and your teammates, other students that you're there, the professors, especially with the friends that you get in the team. It's lifelong friendships that you'll have forever, and being part of a really strong team culture is just the best thing about it. I think for every student athlete or prospective student athlete, they're going to have their own pathway in the US. There's so many different routes you can take, and there's not a right or wrong way to do it. It's just whatever's going to be best suited for you athletically, academically, and financially as well with your family. So it's important to keep your options open, to talk to as many coaches that express interest in you, and to ultimately learn more about each opportunity to help you decide which is the best pathway to go down. I think sometimes being too focused on a certain school or a certain area limits those opportunities, so important to just be as open-minded as possible to take in as much information and help with your decision to make the right decision for you and your family.